Hi guys, my name is Ishraq Wahab from the Bullion Exchange Racing team, and today we are here at the Mahameruwa racetrack and we've got something special lined up. It is the RCX cross kart built by Racing Systems, and I'm here to test drive this kart on the invitation of the guy who designed and built it here in Sri Lanka. So something special about this car that it is completely designed in-house. I think it's the first of its kind that has actually been done to an international regulation and something that can be run in a racing series internationally. So to talk us through the kart and a little bit more about it and how it was engineered and how it was designed, we have the man in charge, Khalim Iqbal. Khalim, first and foremost, thank you for inviting me.
My pleasure.
To run this kart.
Glad to have you.
Okay, so just off the bat, tell us what is this class? What is this class?
Sure.
Yeah.
So the FIA cross car is a new class that the FIA have launched globally. They want to promote entry-level gravel racing as an affordable way to enter the off-road racing pyramid. It is a tubular space frame car powered by a motorcycle engine. So it is not a traditional unibody like other race cars that we're used to. It's more like a formula car, but essentially a roll cage with bodywork. So it's a tubular space frame with a motorcycle engine, rear wheel drive, but in the interest of costs, there are certain things we can't do, such as have a rear differential. So we have a straight through bridge, and a couple of other things like that. But other than those cost considerations, it's a purely purpose-built car.
All right. Okay. So I had a go at this kart at the Sitavaka hill climb last year. That was, of course, on a tarmac setup. Now, it's the first time that we're going to be running it on gravel. So just to talk a little bit about the specs, the car has a 600cc motorcycle engine that produces about 118 horsepower. And what's the weight, Khalim?
It is 345 kilos without you.
Without me,
driver,
okay. So let's say around 400. I don't want to give away too much there.
It's only about 55 kilos.
Yeah. So we're talking of a fabulous power weight. It's probably equivalent to a built Subaru or an Evo. So we expect this car to be very fast, and it's only rear wheel drive. Now I know I've been following the project, and we know that it's been sometime you had the issues of, I think it was after COVID that you started, or was it after COVID? But of course, we had the issues of Sri Lanka, being in a lockdown and a financial situation. And through all that, Khalim and his team persevered to somehow get this project going. And first and foremost, congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm sure it would have not been easy considering the situation of the country. But you guys have done an amazing job, and this car has proved its worth. It was unveiled at the Asia Pacific Motorsport Championship recently. The FIA themselves came and gave the seal of approval, and this car is now ready to run overseas as well. So Khalim, thanks again for inviting me, and look forward to having a fabulous
I do want to say,
thank
you for the kind words, but a lot of the credit has to go to our partners.
All right, yes.
The Ceylon Motorsports Club, the FIA ASN locally, they helped us tremendously to liaise directly with the FIA in Geneva. They helped us a lot in other ways as well. The bulk of the credit has to go to my team. They're busy working over there.
All right.
These are the guys who worked in, day out. They designed it. We have some very talented engineers in Sri Lanka, and I'm so glad that we could give them an opportunity to show what they could do. More than just their talents, a lot of the components here, you see our laser cut, CNC'd locally in-house. Apart from certain components like the dampers and the brake calipers, which we couldn't make here, we've manufactured everything else here locally. So you design it on CAD, and then you go out to a workshop that has a Haas CNC machine or a high-end laser cutting machine, and you get all those parts made locally. It was very, very satisfying to see that.
This is the thing, right? We see this on YouTube channels and TV series, and we don't think that, okay, oh my God, how can we do? We don't have the stuff to do that in Sri Lanka. But now listening to you and saying that, okay, you did all this CNC cutting and everything, it's satisfaction and makes me proud as a Sri Lankan that you and we go way back. Obviously you were my navigator when we were doing rallies back in the day. That you've built something like this. It's fabulous. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, guys. So we just had I had just had my first run in this RCX cross kart, and I can tell you, it is absolutely unlike anything I've ever driven before. So it's like a car on steroids. So basically, it's got direct drive in terms of the braking, direct drive in terms of the steering, because there's no power assisted steering, there's no servo assisted brake. So you literally kind of feel everything, you know, that's mechanical. The car is very mechanical, very analog. There's no digital input. It's just basic, as raw as it gets. I love the fact that I can see the front wheels, so I know exactly how far away I am from the apex of every corner. The bike engine and the RPMs are something that I'm still getting used to, because it revs so high. You know, it says 13,000, 14,000 RPM I can go up to, but like at 11,000 I feel like I need to change, because that's because I'm coming from a car background. So it takes a little bit of time for the ear to adjust to how much of RPM you need to rev this thing to shift. And the funniest thing is you down the straight, you're full throttle, and it's a sequential gearbox. You just pull it back and you go up a gear, but it almost feels like you haven't gone up a gear, because the tires are so small. It's just revving in that 11,000, 12,000 RPM range. So I mean, as far as is it difficult to drive? It's not, in the sense that if you have some kind of gravel experience, gravel background, it's very easy to drive. I think the most difficult thing about this car when it comes to racing and testing it on a gravel track is the throttle control, because there's so much of it, revs so hard. You don't want to just put your foot down on the throttle. You have to be very controlled, very precise, and the fastest way around a gravel track is kind of like hold the drift right throughout the corner, rather than trying to drift straight, you know. And you don't really need to put a lot of input for turn in, because you know, just a gentle input on the steering and the car has already turned in. So after that, you're just in opposite lock and you're holding the throttle to kind of control the drift through the corner. Yeah, so I mean, it's just absolutely amazing. So much fun, you know. It takes me back to my karting days, you know, because you know, when we used to go and karting. But of course, this is much faster and so enjoyable. And mechanically, the car's been sound. We've been testing it the whole day, and Kalim and team have done a superb job. And yeah, absolutely enjoyed it.